How to write for comic books? So, you want to know how to write for comic books? This is a great question, and there's a lot to cover to make your comic book engaging and compelling. First, let's talk about the big idea. Your story needs an original concept to stand out. Readers expect a clear beginning, middle, and end, just like in any other story. Think about the traditional three-act structure and include elements like subplots, character development, and a theme. For superhero comics, the hero usually defeats the villain, but it's fun to twist these archetypes and tropes to keep things fresh. When writing your script, remember that comic books are visual stories. Your story should be told with as few words as possible. Focus on what the characters do, the world they're in, and the expressions on their faces. This visual storytelling is key to keeping your comic engaging. Character development is crucial. Know your main character inside out, including their backstory. This helps the artist understand the character better and ensures consistency. Think about how your main character changes from the beginning to the end of the story. Now let's talk about the script itself. A comic book script includes a story layout per page, broken down by panels. You need to decide where the dialogue and captions go, and you might add notes for the artist to help them visualize the scene. Keep your dialogue realistic and succinct, as many things can be conveyed through facial expressions and actions. The opening scene is vital. It's your chance to sell the book to the reader. You need to hook the reader's attention right away with something interesting or a question they need to have answered. This could be a dramatic event, a mystery, or something that sets up the theme of the story. Make sure the first scene is coherent and sets the tone for the rest of the story. Conflict and tension are essential in your opening scene. These elements keep the reader engaged and focused. Avoid scenes with low conflict and low tension, as they can make the reader's attention wander. Use these elements to create a heightened emotional state and immediate danger or threat. When planning your story, know how it ends before you start writing. This helps you seed motifs and evolve characters throughout the story. Each issue should have a mini-story or chapter that concludes an arc while setting up the next one. This keeps readers coming back for more. Consider the page turns in your comic. Odd number pages are for setups, and even number pages are for reveals. This helps guide the reader's eye and build up to the reveal, making the story more engaging and clear. Active actions are better than passive scenes. Instead of having characters argue in a room, use settings and actions that illuminate the theme or character's motivations. This makes the story more dynamic and visually interesting. Finally, revise and edit your script to ensure each element contributes to the overall narrative. Trim unnecessary dialogue and panels to keep the story tight and engaging. Work closely with the artist to bring your vision to life, but also give them the freedom to interpret and enhance the visual elements. By following these steps and tips, you can create a compelling comic book that keeps readers engaged from start to finish.